Hello everybody, how are we this evening? I hope people come on. I have a funny time to come on, but it's the only time I have time spare, so here I am, and I need a lot of time because I'm doing a Halloween look. Hello. So it's one of my first Halloween looks and I'm excited to do this one. It's a fun one. So yeah. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I'm going to pop on my primer. So I'm using hydrating primer tonight. Clear. And I'm just going to pop that on, get the skin primed, and then we'll start. Now, I am going to follow a YouTube video while I'm doing this, so if you hear a bit of music in the background, that's what it is, just so I don't forget any steps. And if you're ever looking for ideas for makeup, YouTube is fab. Gazillions of videos on YouTube, including mine. Okay, so that's the primer, and I'm going to leave it dry a little bit, okay? And we are going to do foundation. So I'm just going to do this half first. And I'm using Velour, my spray foundation. Yeah. So I'm just doing this section first, and you'll see why, because I'll be using a lot of colour, and if the colour lands down here I need to be able to take it off, which reminds me I'm going to need wipes, so you have to hang on 1 second. Yeah, I'm back. Now, okay, so that's that much done. Now, so the next thing I'm going to do is my concealer. This is our new concealer. It's launched this month for our customers, and it's fabulous. So I'm going to use concealer, and I'm going to pop concealer on over my eyebrows. Just give it a shake. Peeling down. I won't worry about under my eyes too much for the minute. Now, get my brush and blend all that in. Now, and what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to pop powder on. So basically what I'm trying to achieve is to get my brows as light as possible. So when I pop on the colour, it will be as bright as possible, if that makes sense. Because I won't be using brown. I'll be using a different colour. Now, okay, so good. Now just pop this on for a minute. Now, so I'm going to do the brows next. So, right, so I'm going to do my brows purple. Okay, so, and I'm going to use this brush to get the shape. So, I'm going to go underneath. It's not too defined enough. I'll use this one. Oh, that's better. And I will tidy up in a minute. And it doesn't matter if they're big and exaggerated, because that's exactly what you're doing. You're doing big and exaggerated. And you're using loads of colour. And I'm using eyeshadow, and it's the Addiction Palette 7. It's all the bright colours. And I'm using the purple, which is Influenced. I'm going to dark as I possibly can. Now, my other brush, just to do the line. Kind of get the shape you want to begin with. And the top line. Okay, and then I'll fill in. And so don't worry if you fall out or anything like that, because we are going to tidy that up. Okay, so I think they're fairly okay. Now, I'm going to do next is with this quad palette. I made this one up. It's all purples. This one has a little bit of shimmer and glitter in it. So this one is Credulous. So with the Credulous, I'm just going to put that on top just to get a little bit, because I'm not using any glitter, so I'm depending on the eye makeup for that. So I'm just going to put that on top, so you just get a little bit of shimmer as well. Like I said, this look is not for anyone who fears colour, because it's a colour overload. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shape the brows and tidy up with my concealer. And this is where this concealer is brilliant, because it has its own applicator, and you literally go and you tidy everything up. Can you see what I'm doing? Sorry, I just realised I had my head down. So with the concealer and over and the edge. So you're making a beautiful shape. And this is where this concealer comes out on its own because it's got its own applicator. It's fab. Okay, I'm going to lift the other mirror so I'm not putting my head down so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so anywhere where you've kind of made a mistake, you're just covering it up basically. And you're getting a perfect shape. Okay, and then you do the same on the top. Down my nose in the corners. Now, okay, just get my brush and blend that in. I'll be cleaning this on in a minute anyway. Now,
take the Star Crush Minerals Glitter in Undercover Lover, which is this purple. Once on, it does give off a hue of purple or turquoise, so this is the reason why I really liked it. For this look, most of the shadows or pigments will be from Star Crush Minerals with an occasion funds, but to start off, we're going to take the color Pinkie Pie, which is one of the lighter pinks. And I'm just going to place it on my crease. Then I'm going to take the color Julie, and I'm going to place this.
okay, so that just forward to my next step. Okay, so now just going to, with a small brush, make sure that's clean. I'm just going to tidy up that concealer a little bit. Now, if you would glitter, you could pop glitter on these as well, but I don't have glitter, so I'm just using the makeup. I have a hair stuck. Oh, there we go, it's gone. Now, so yeah, I'm just tidying up where I popped that concealer. Blend it in a little bit, okay. Now, okay, the next thing now I'm going to do is I'm going to use an eye primer, and I'm going to pop that on my eyelid. And what this does is it gives me a very even colour, and it will make your eye makeup pop. So when you put it on, it looks even and the colour looks the same. Okay. Yeah, so just over each eye. Okay, just leave that dry in a little bit. Now, okay, so now we're going to use our pinks. I don't know which one to use first. Oh, decisions. I want a pale pink first. So I'm going to go pale. I'm going to go pale purple. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go with Crafty. And that literally is going to be my translucent colour. That's too big. Smaller one. And I'm just going to pop this in the up in the crease. Like so. Can you see me? I keep putting my head down, I keep forgetting. Apologies. Okay, so fade it out and go bigger if you want to. And like I said, don't be afraid of colour, because it's all about colour. This look is all about the colour. Okay, I think that'll do. I think they're even. Okay. And the next one then I'm going to do is colour called Ostentatious. So it's this really bright pink. So these are all single shadows.
Your video keeps freezing.
What are you doing?
Trying to do the connection on. You have to text one out here.
I'll have to stop.
Okay then. Keep going then. Look, no one has noticed it.
Sorry. My hubby was telling me it's freezing. Sorry about that. Hope it's not too annoying. Now, so I just have to play here for a minute.
On my crease. As you can tell on the corner there, it did start to lift up a little bit. It was probably my primer, so I just packed on the color with a brush just to make sure that it doesn't separate. Taking some concealer, I am going to cut the crease and extend it out towards my brow. We're going to take the color Heavy Glam, and this one is from the Aloe Sarai and ColourPop collection.
Okay, so I'm going to go with the bright pink, and it's sharp. It's a glittery pink. Okay, and I'm going to pop that just on the crease. Like so. Okay. And then I'm going to do a technique called cutting the crease. So I'm going to get a flat brush and my eye primer again. A little bit on my hand. Just a little bit on your hand. And you're basically going to prime your eye, basically. Okay, like so. And what you're doing is you're giving the colour, the next colour you're going to use an even base to work off of. And I might pop a bit of concealer over that just to, we'll see. Because I want it to be pale, pale, pale. I don't want any dark colour coming through. So I'm actually going to get some of my concealer. Because it's a better colour, I think. Okay, so I just popped a bit on my hand. And again with the brush. So I'm trying to get a very clean line. Like so. Okay. We'll leave that dry for a minute or two. See, concealer is godsend, godsend, and it's out this month. Okay, so now clean that brush off. Now clean my hand, or I'll forget I have stuff on my hand, and then I'll go and do something and realize I've made a mess. Okay, so the next color I'm going to do is it's a paler pink, and it's Delirious, but again shimmery. So it's this color. And like I said, all the colors I'm using, now I want a different brush. All the colors I'm using are single palettes that I've made up into sets myself. Okay, so you can get all these colors. Okay, and I'm using Delirious, and that's going to go on my bottom lid now. And see how lovely and glittery that is. And don't worry about the fallout, because that's the reason why. Okay, that's the reason why we did the and I love the shimmer in that, you see, it's lovely shimmer in that. Okay, that's the reason why we didn't put the foundation down here, so we can clean up as we go. Okay, so that's that one. And then what I'm going to do, I'm running out of brushes here, lads. What I'm going to do, I want there we go. With this brush then, I'm going to put a pop of white in the corner of my eye, just to make the whole thing pop. Okay. And here, like so. And that colour is Electrified. And it'll just make that pop. Okay. And I'm going to bring a little bit of that underneath. Now. And then we're going to bring some of the colours underneath.
I'm just going to place this on the inner corner of my eye. I did apply a shimmery gold tone in the center of my lid just to give it a little bit more depth. I don't exactly know what the color is, but I will put it in the description. Moving
Okay, so I'm going to do the liner next. Okay, so we're going to go with blue eyeliner. And this kind of has a glitter in it as well, and it is called Pretty. Okay, so I'm following what she's doing. So you'll have to bear with me, but this could come out very strange. Okay, so basically I'm starting here and going up. And I'm going to do the same on the other eye. Can you see that? Okay. Someone that one doesn't look as bright, but anyway. Now I'll see what she does next.
Using the charcoal liner for mouth, I'm going to create a liner with the inner part of my eye going past the end of my brow. I'm just going to fill it in. Because the other one was dry, I'm going to be using the Vivid Blossom from NYX Cosmetics and placing that on top of the outline. Be very careful, very.
Okay. And basically then I'm going to, I have no idea. Here we go. Be brave. We're going to come down and onto my eye. So I'm going to wet it again. Okay, then we'll do that on the other eye. So it's a very over-exaggerated wing, basically. Like so. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone because if I keep messing with that now, I'm just going to make a big out of it. Alright. Okay. Alright, next step.
Steady, so I almost mess this up at my Using the Makeup Forever Aqua XL in Hot Pink, I'm just going to create very tiny dots on my cut crease on both sides. I do go in and add these dots throughout my face once I apply the glitter. Going back in with the foundation from NYX Cosmetics, I'm just going to put this all over my face. This one is an ivory.
Okay, so that's basically the eye done. So now we're going to clean up and do our foundation underneath. Okay, spray. Spray foundation. Brush I'm looking for. Couldn't think what I was looking for then. Now, spray foundation, and then you just pop all the foundation on underneath. And that is why you didn't do all your foundation to begin with, because when you're using a lot of colour, you need you will get bought out, so you need to tidy up, basically. Okay, that's my foundation done. Dun 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 dun. My haircut. Yeah. Now I'm gonna get concealer again and do under my eyes. And my nose. My hair now is just annoying me tonight. It's too fly away tonight. I'm just going to use my finger. I should have a beauty bud actually. I have. Just going to use a beauty bud just to pat that. Beauty bud. Pat in all that concealer. Okay. And I'm going to use a little bit of powder. This is just the translucent powder. So I'm just going to set it on. Okay. Now.
I'm just going to use a beauty blender, or not beauty blender, but a beauty sponge, you know, same thing, whatever. I'm going to highlight with some Makeup Forever concealer. This is, I think, the lightest one, to be honest. I'm just going to put this all over my face, or the highest point of my face, and then set it with some powder. We're going to take Julie under the eye and then start to contour with a mixture of Julie and Impulsive as well. Impulsive is a darker purple, so I do use that at the end just to give my cheekbones some depth.
Okay, so now we're going to pop some colour under the eye. So I'm going to use a smaller brush, and the smaller brush I used earlier. Now before I do that, I am going to pop some purple eyeliner on first. So some purple eyeliner on. I can get this to right. There we go. Can you still see me? And you can go as dark and underneath your eye. You don't have to be tidy with this. Basically. Okay. And that colour is Passionate. And then I'm going to, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do a couple of dots of purple up here. That will work. There we go. So a couple of dots of purple. Oh, the pen came out. What am I doing? There we go. Okay. Now, right. I need the other one. I need the other one. I had the pointy brush there a minute ago, and I took it out of my hand, and now I can't find it. Right. I'll use this one. Okay, so we're going to go with the pink, that bright pink under our eyes. That's too big. I know that's too big. Right, I'll use the other one. There it is. So the bright pink, and I'm going to go under the eyes. So. And there, add the white. Make that corner pop. And so, a bit more of the pink. And then I'm going to get another glittery pink and go down here with it. And that just adds a little bit of glitter. And that one's called Wooed. Okay. And I'm going to tidy all that in. And now there's something going into my eye and it's driving me mad. There we go. Okay. So that's that done. And then I'm going to contour with a contour brush. I have a contour brush. I'm going to contour with pink. Pink. I'm a bit nervous doing this. It's going to be bright. I'm a bit nervous because it's going to be bright. Okay, so we're going to give it a go and see. So get my cheeks. And we're going to go pink. Yeah. Okay, and next I'm going to get a little bit of my blusher. There's my highlighter, I've got my blusher, which is Sisterly. I'm just going to go over the top of that so I can get colour off it. Sisterly, and you're going to go and just soften that a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to get my highlighter. My highlighter then under here. And that will give a soft glow. And soften that line. Can you see that? Okay. Now.
And to highlight, I did use some Awaken Glow from NYX Cosmetics, and then I topped it with a highlighter from Star Crush Minerals and Ice House. All of these are from Star Crush Minerals. And we're using Undercover Lover, These Stars Are Out Tonight, Earth Bros Are Easy, and Unicorn Clouds.
And
These little
highlighter up here, highlighter on my nose, highlighter down here, and highlighter there.
So I just applied a variation of all 3 of them on my face, just kind of spreading them out sporadically. You guys can do any type of glitter that you'd like. This is just what I had on hand right now, so I thought it would work perfect. Going back off with some Undercover Lover glitter.
Okay. Now, and what I'm going to do there, because I don't have glitter to put on, I'm going to get a colour that has glitter in it. So I'm going to get the Wood eyeshadow and just go over that. So you get a little bit of a sheen off it. Like so, okay. And then I'm going to do the pink lipstick. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my nose. I forgot my nose. I can't forget my nose. I'm going to highlight my nose with the pink as well. Okay. Because like I'm a unicorn. So you have to have pink on your nose as well. Not that colour. What am I looking for? Yes. For a lighter pink than that. No, that's purple. Okay, and a little bit on my chin. So you're using this just like a highlighter, okay? But it's bringing the colour through. So you look like a unicorn by the end of it. And then pink lipstick. I'm using Splash. Yeah. And I'm going to pop some of the Wood up on that as well. So just to carry the shimmer through. Okay. Now, and then I'm going to do my eyelashes.
To finish off the look, I went ahead and created more dots around the face, added glitter to the forehead, as well as more dots. We popped on some lashes and some contacts. Then I stuck some more glitter and more glitter and more glitter. And that, my babies, pretty much concludes our tutorial for today.
Okay, so I'm going to use primer. And plenty of, because I basically want these lashes to look like I have falsies on. Okay. And then I'm going to use I'm going to use 2 mascaras. So I'm going to use my Twisted mascara, the very small brush first, and I'm going to do the bottom lashes. Okay. Like so. Okay, so that's my bottom lashes, and then we'll do my top lashes with the smaller brush. So I want to get every single lash for this look. Okay. Now I'm not using the bigger brush of this one. Okay, I use the small brush just to get position and get every lash coated. And for the va-va-voom and the length, so they look like falsies, I'm going to use the 4D. So I'm going to use the 4D now. And I'm going to get this has fibres in it, so I will get the volume and the length I'm looking for. Do you see that? That is just amazeballs. And I just poked it in my eye. Okay. Now, if you had glitter at home, I don't have any, but if you had glitter at home, you can put all glitter everywhere and really bling it up. But you get the idea. You're basically a pink unicorn. Okay. That actually look quite good. Quite happy with that. Okay. So, to finish the look, put all my hair back. Let's see how this goes. Okay, let me go the other way. Yeah. Now I'll tidy all this up. Just figure out which way it's going. There we go. Tie it all down. Get the parting where I want it. And then Tidy it up. Okay. Yeah. Ta-da! I'm a pink unicorn. That is brilliant. I love it. Now, there we go. That's it. All done. Hope you enjoyed that. I know it was long, but I hope it was of value and that it gave you some ideas. I had great fun doing it. I love it. I think it's brilliant. Could do with a bit of glitter, like I said, but we used what we could. And I think it's fab. There you go. Unicorn makeup. So I'm going to say good night and love to you all and thank you for watching and have a great Halloween. I will be on soon with another look. Bye bye. And if you want me to do a look, just pop it in the comments and I will try and find it and do it for you, okay? Love to you all. Thank you. And all the makeup was by Unique and the concealer is new out this month. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.